I love my current partner so much and can't imagine a future without him, but he really wants kids, and I've always known I want to be child-free, so I think I need to break it off so he can have the life he's always dreamed of. Posted by you/throwaway Kotson. I don't know why I'm writing this. I think deep in my heart I know the right choice, and that is to end it all. But it's simply so painful to even imagine that I find it so hard to pull the trigger, and I'm afraid of regret. I think I have been convincing myself for a while now that maybe I'm a fence-sitter, but it's becoming more and more clear I was trying to avoid having to leave my partner. I, 25F, have never particularly felt a desire to have kids. As a person, I've always been quite childish and young for my age. I like to be looked after and have been late in reaching milestones like moving out, only just finished med school and started working at 25, obviously not my fault, but delayed life milestones regardless. My current partner of a year and a half, 27M, knows he wants kids and has always felt that way. He thought 2 was a good minimum. I had been adamantly child-free for at least a year before the relationship. We thought this would be the end, but we chose to continue and see if my views changed when I started working. I read lots of opinions and articles, thought for many, many hours, read the baby decision, and thought, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, and that maybe one and done could be the way. We kept an open dialogue the whole time. I made up conditions under which I could have kids, such as my mental health being stable, being happy in my job, currently have lots of career uncertainty, having a guarantee of a date night every week, having family willing to take them for a weekend every month for a full break, having enough money to hire a nanny, having a partner who was willing to take on at least half, if not more, of the work, teaching them to entertain themselves, etc. It went on, and then he could never be fully guaranteed. For example, what if they had special needs? What if they were highly extroverted and felt neglected by me not wanting to engage with them all the time? But ultimately, now I realize I was just negotiating with myself, so I didn't feel the cognitive dissonance of being in a relationship while knowing it was going to end. Maybe one day I'd change my mind, but probably not in time for it to be worth it for my current partner. I don't regret choosing to continue the relationship at all. He's taught me so much, and we would have missed out on so many good times and lessons if we'd cut it short. But we will have to at some point, because I want him to have the future he deserves, which is a family. And he deserves to have it with someone who wants it just as much as he does, not someone who has to painstakingly convince themselves they could deal with kids under certain conditions. Someone who isn't really interested in the daily grind of parenting doesn't really want to be a parent. It's tragic because I'm so incredibly happy in this relationship. He's so accepting and non-judgmental, thoughtful, empathetic, and caring. We share the same sense of humor and always have such a great time together. We balance each other out, with him being more grounded and good at encouraging me to act, while I help him open up emotionally and have lots of thoughtful insights to share. We have very similar values, which we hold very closely, and believe in authenticity.